Hey guys, look at this. I actually have makeup on for a change. I thought I'd make an effort for the video. But I wanted to chat about something new I have set up. So if you watch my vlogs, as well as my tutorials in the last vlog, you'll have heard me chatting at the end about a cake forum I was thinking of setting up. Now, I had already built it at this point, and I did already have a Patreon page set up last year and was too afraid to click the button to publish it and to launch it. And I was getting feedback in the last vlog of what you thought of the forum idea, and it was you who made me click the button. I wasn't actually supposed to launch it until this week as this video goes up, but a couple of people snuck in and became members as I was testing the site, because I had to publish it in order for me to become a member to make sure that you could see what you were supposed to be seeing and that you could access everything. I didn't post a link to the site, but it just shows how dedicated you were, because you actually came to find me, scout me out, became members. So then it's just remained open since. So yeah, if you haven't seen the vlog, I'll just rewind a little bit. So in April 2019, I set up a Patreon page. If you've never heard of Patreon, I will read the description out because it says it much better than I can. It says, Patreon is a membership platform that provides business tools for creators to run a subscription content service. It allows creators and artists to earn a monthly income by providing exclusive rewards and perks to their subscribers or their patrons. Now, those of you who have never heard of Patreon before or don't really know what it's about, you might not get it. I am actually a patron, I cannot say that word right, of other people. So I already know how it works. It's quite normal to pay a subscription to somebody in order to receive the odd little perk as a thanks for supporting them. Now, the people I follow are actually illustrators, because Patreon is filled with all different types of businesses, podcasts, YouTube channels, illustrators, and the people who are doing really well on there are the illustrators, not so much cake makers. So I wanted to give it a go, because when you pledge, you're then given this little space where all the people who are supporting that person are all together, they can all chat, they've built up a community, and it's just really nice. And I wanted something like that for cake, but not knowing if it would work or not, because like I said, cake makers don't do all that well with it. So I set that up in April and never published it, never launched it. The perks were all there set out, ready to go, and I just never clicked the button. I was too scared to click the button, thinking, no, this is not going to work. No, I'm not going to be able to like keep up with the promises with me being so busy all the time with wedding cakes and stuff. So I just left it. And then I re-looked at it again a couple of months ago, and it started getting quite confusing, because due to all the VAT wherever you live, you have to be charged VAT for certain perks that you get. It got really confusing, so I thought I'll just build my own version. So I set to work on my website and built a little forum. There's a couple of us in there now, there's almost 30 of us already, and I haven't shared the link on my YouTube or anything yet. It's absolutely blown me away. So I just want to talk a little bit about what it is. So I have different tiers that you can subscribe to, and in each of those tiers you get different perks. So my very first tier is the Teacup Tier, and it costs £2 a month. I called it the Teacup Tier because it's a bit like buying me a cup of tea every month. It's just like, thanks for making the tutorials, here's a cup of tea. And it gives you access to the forum, so that's where all the chat is. I've made sure to keep all the chat in the Teacup and Up thread. So in there at the minute, there's a cake help one, which is funny because nobody's even written in that one yet. We're all too busy in the other threads. There is a first and last cake, so people have been showing what their first cakes look like and what their last cake looked like. There is a general chat thread, everyone's talking about what TV shows they're watching. A new recent Disney thread, because literally everybody who has signed up so far is a massive fan of Disney. So we're sharing our Disney collections. Of course, there is voting as well, so people are voting on what YouTube tutorials they want to see, what the themes of upcoming challenges are. And of course there's a shopping and link thread because I want it to be a place where we can all support each other. So there's a lot of people that don't just do cakes, maybe they do cakes and they do something else, such as make candles. I am quite happy for people to share their links to their shops. We can all get a bit of Christmas shopping done, we can all get some birthday shopping done. And another perk is I share all my behind the scenes stuff. So the guys over in the forum already knew that the Halloween candle cake was coming because I was showing some behind the scenes of that being made. Yeah, that is the £2 a month tier. So that's just us creating a little community, supporting each other, chatting with other cake makers. And then the next tier up is Sugar Lumps. Sugar Lumps is £5 a month. And again, I have named the Sugar Lumps because they are making the tea that little bit sweeter. I know, I'm a big geek. But this gets you everything from the Teacup Tier, plus access to podcasts. So podcasts are me speaking into a microphone about various different topics. And you can even write what topics you want to hear me speak about. My first one of those should be going up very soon. In this tier you also get 10% off in my online shop. So I sell anything from pom-pom bunting toppers, cake cutters, stencils, and of course my rad slabs. So you get 10% codes every single month that you can use in there. Also in this tier you get free digital downloads. So the digital downloads could be anything from recipe cards, Instagram story templates. You can use them over in your Instagram stories to have a little game and a play, or just change the backgrounds. It could be desktop wallpapers, phone wallpapers. I do have a little sneaky peek of one here. The guys don't know they're getting this yet. And it is only September, so it's planned for October, but this is the little October's phone wallpaper, which is a little pumpkin with his hot chocolate. And then, I mean, it skews all the apps, but there's a background for the apps as well. I don't like anything too busy, so you get a matching like background and lock screen. So it's all just little fun stuff like that in that tier. The next tier up from that is one called Cupcakes. And again, I have called that one because once you've got your cup of tea and a bit of sugar in it, the extra naughty treat is a cupcake. In this tier you get everything from the Teacup Tier, everything from the Sugar Lump tier, and then your extras are my full PDF tutorial collection. So that's the vanilla sponge recipe, little bunny toppers, elephant toppers, Elsa topper, pug cupcakes, the panda in the hat box cake. All my PDFs, you automatically get those for free, all ready to download in the forum. Plus, any future PDFs I bring out will automatically be free to you as well. In this tier you get 15% off discount codes. Again, can be used on the rad slabs, the cutters, the stencils. A few of the guys have used this already on chocolate slabs. And one of the perks that most people are excited for are the cake challenges. So in this tier we have bi-monthly cake challenges because we're all very busy. We know what it's like to have a deadline, so this is every 2 months we have a cake challenge, which is a little bit like a mini collaboration. They vote for what theme they want that to be. Then I bring out a mood board, and from that mood board you go away and you've got 6 weeks to make whatever you want inspired by that mood board. That could be a cake, cupcakes, cookies, figures, flowers, brownies. If you don't want to go for cake, cross stitch, knitting, clay, pen and pencil, paint, whatever you want to use. It's just about firing up that design mojo. We spend so much time making cakes for other people and we have to make what they have asked for. It's nice to be able to just be given the freedom of a mood board and you get to interpret that however you wish. If you're doing a cake, you can maybe do it for a wedding fair or a photo shoot. If you're creating something in knitting, maybe you want to make some new decor for your house, anything goes. That is one of my favourite perks, I have to say. And then the very top tier are the cherries, because they're the cherries on the top. This one is £16 and you get everything from the Teacup Tier, everything from the Sugar Lump Tier, everything from the Cupcake Tier, plus an exclusive Q&A video. So in there I collect questions throughout the month and then shoot a video at the end of the month answering all those questions. You can ask me anything you like. At the minute, there's questions on how to update their website galleries. I have questions on how to use Instagram. I have questions on how to make a particular cake. And I even have questions on what my downstairs bathroom looks like. Yes, you can ask anything you like and I'll be shooting that video just for you cherries. Another perk is that you get free access to future paid content. I will get into the whole YouTube thing in a minute. Nothing's going to change in that area. But there are odd courses or videos I bring out that are paid for. And I do have an upcoming one in mind, which is going to be a paid for video, and the cherries will get this for free. The cupcakes will get 15% off with their code, and the sugar lumps will get 10% off with their code. But if you are in the cherry tier, you are going to get anything I make that requires payment for free. This obviously doesn't apply to classes. It's just like video content. And another favourite perk of mine is surprise cherry mail. So surprise cherry mail is if I bring out something new. Maybe I bring out a new rad slab design, I bring out a new pin, I bring out a new weekly planner. Anything I bring out, I might just surprise you with some cherry mail. It's not just sent out to one person, it's sent out to all the cherries. I'm currently working on the October drop. I'm not telling you when it's coming, I'm not telling you what's in it. These aren't every month. I mean, they're probably going to be every month, but the reason why I'm not saying and promising that it's every month is that if I miss a month, you won't shout at me for it. So these are just as and when I've come up with something, when I've got something, when I think something will be cool to send out, I will send it out. The reason I haven't done it monthly is because I want them to be a surprise, because there is nothing better than a surprise post coming to the door and it not being a bill or a takeaway menu. And you don't know it's coming and it's just like a little present. So yeah, them are my tiers. Like I said, I do have members already. It would be brilliant if you want to come over and join in. Even though there is a lot of chat in there at the minute, the forum is still very new. It's only a week old, so it's yours to put your stamp on. Come over, pick a seat, get comfy, bring a blanket. But one massive thing I want to say is that nothing on the YouTube channel is changing. You do not have to become a member. The tutorials will still be here every Tuesday. The vlogs will still be here every other Thursday. Do not feel bad or feel that you're missing out if you can't or don't want to be a member. You just liking, commenting, sharing on the videos is more than enough. I still chat to you in the comments. You know I always try to answer everybody. So nothing is changing there. These are just extras, and all the revenue from those extras is then going to allow me to say no to a cake order. In my diary, instead of saying, right, I need to take this cake order on, I can say, no, sorry, I'm fully booked because I'm making a cake for my Cherry Brigade. I am able to drop that order and spend time creating a tutorial that you have asked for and that you want to see. Because at the minute, nearly all of my tutorials have been orders. So I am stuck making that tutorial because that's what's been ordered, because I don't have the time to make a separate one. But this allows me the time to create what you want, and you get to vote for it, you get to ask for it. So that is what it's all about. Just a little quick note on why it's called Cherry Brigade. This actually started in the comments on YouTube. People were starting to come up with these names. I think there was a Cherry Army at one point and somebody wrote hashtag something else, and then it just became Cherry Brigade. And then from there, I took it over to Instagram and made a hashtag out of it. So it was hashtag Cherry Brigade. If anybody makes a cake from one of the tutorials and wants to share it with me, they use the hashtag. I can find them and share it. And it's just morphed into this little family because I see the same names popping up, the same comments. And yeah, it just feels really good to have this little family on my little corner of the internet, and absolutely blown away that people have come and become members. So yeah, that's what it's all about. If you want to join, I will leave the link below. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions at all, please leave them below. And I hope to see you over there. And if I don't, still leave me comments under my videos. I will still chat to you there. I still try to read them all. I love all the little profile pictures pop up. So thanks very much, and I will see you in the next one.